Chriselda Lewis is there. Let's say good morning to her once again. Good morning, Chriselda.
Well, a very good morning to you, Sam. Yes, we're still broadcasting live here from the University of Johannesburg's Soweto campus. This is where the Youth Development Expo is taking place this morning. We're expecting Deputy President Cyril Ramaphosa to come here and engage with grade 11s and 12s to showcase and also to let them know what opportunities there are there for young people to access. And certainly what will happen here today is we're expecting a number of exhibition stalls where young people can come and get some career guidance on perhaps career paths that they want to pursue much later on in life, and whether it's education, access to education and training, all those opportunities are being made available here at the UJ Soweto campus here this morning. But of course, there are people who represent a lot of what the youth of this country do today. And one of those people is Yershen Pillay, who is the National Youth Development Agency's Chairperson. Yershen Pillay, thank you very much for joining us this morning. First of all, this is a day for young people. How important is it for young people to come here today and access or to see what there is to access in terms of their development in education, whether it's in training as well?
It's extremely important, and one really must commend the efforts of Deputy President Cyril Ramaphosa to prioritize issues of young people by bringing an expo of this nature into the community of Soweto and really providing a platform for not only government but for private sector entities, many of whom will be exposing what they have to offer for young people, be it internships, learnerships, bursaries or scholarships. And so it's really an opportunity to expose the plethora of opportunities that really is available for young people in need, whether it be career guidance, as you quite correctly mentioned, or second chance opportunities for those who may have failed their matric exams, bursaries or scholarships for those who have excelled. And many young people are out of school and really need that little bit of information about what are the opportunities available for them to start a small enterprise if business is their cup of tea, or for example what is available for them. And so it's really a platform to expose information through an expo, a youth development expo involving all stakeholders.
What message are you bringing here this morning? Government certainly cannot provide jobs for every single individual. So a platform such as this, perhaps, what message are you bringing as the National Youth Development Agency to ensure that at least something comes out of an expo such as this and they leave here empowered?
We have a youth population that constitutes 42%. It's quite significant. It's more than 21 million young South Africans between the ages of 14 and 35. The demand for support far outstrips the supply that we have as a government or in terms of what the private sector has to offer. And so it really is a two-way street. It's the responsibility of government and the private sector to provide opportunities indeed, but it's also the responsibility of young people themselves to use the information that we provide effectively to make sure that they take the initiative to either use the information to access the opportunities that are available, or that they start their own enterprise and create jobs for other young people in the process. There are industries that are creating jobs, the services industry, agriculture, agro-processing, for example. Many young people are not involved in these new, unexplored and highly impactful industries. And so we want to create a platform for young people to access information, so that they know what is available, but to also encourage them to use that information to the best of their abilities.
That certainly looks like a great starting point for young people. Certainly many will leave here empowered here today, Sam, where they come and get access to information on how perhaps they can move forward, whether they want to start a small business. We've got the small business minister will be coming here as well, joined by other ministers as well in communication as well as higher education, for those who want to understand basically what opportunities there are there for them to access, whether it's to further their studies or whether you just want to start a small business. A great opportunity here in Soweto this morning, but certainly will bring you a lot more. The Deputy President is expected here much later on. He will give a keynote address and of course give some much needed advice to those young people about opportunities that are available for them there. But of course, thank you very much to the NYDA's Yershen Pillay, the Chairperson. Quite crucial that they are here this morning as well to see what the needs are of young people and ensure that they do have access to education. But we'll take a short break here on Morning Live. We'll be back straight after this.